old car. On top of the North Yorkshire Moors in the rain is the perfect time and place for changing batteries, or place and time, or whatever. As I was saying, above that sign just there might be Castleton. This valley has a bunch of names going along and eventually becomes Eskdale, running out. What the hell? I honestly don't know whether it goes this side or that side of this green thing, but somewhere out there it turns north and then ends at Whitby, which may well be. So I'm going to hand on this lens to keep it dry. I changed the batteries. They're freshly charged batteries. You are capable of focusing with freshly charged. It's already flashing a low battery warning at me. I may have switched to a Duff set of batteries. Right, there we go. There's a focused skyline. Only it's not the skyline because you can see the ocean beyond it. Landscape to the right. Bunch of trees and stuff. And that's foreground moors. Swing annoyingly quickly to the left. Apologise for anyone who's getting motion sick. Down there is a distinctly low part of the visible land, which might well be the mouth of that valley. In which case, that would be the high ground west of Whitby. Whitby Abbey would be on the right side of a valley mouth down there. That little grey square might be it. Can't tell from here looking at the screen. And to the right would be the clifftop path leading down the coast to Robin Hood's Bay, which is the end of the coast-to-coast walk. Somewhere out there east of me is where the coast-to-coast finishes. And you can... Don't like that one was loud. And you can carry on south from there if you really want to. Down the far side of all of this to get to Scarborough, which is way down that way, where you can get a train back to York. You can get a train from Whitby as well, but it goes sort of Newcastle way rather than York direction. Obviously there are Newcastle-York trains, but it's an extra bit for no good reason. And that funny noise from behind me is a grouse. Right. One more swing round. Big cross. As visible from miles around in all directions. And barely see it on the screen, but it's there. Raspberry topping. Just somewhere north of that is Middlesbrough, where you can buy a house for £5,000. Unfortunately, you don't have to live in Middlesbrough. And left of it is a wind farm, but it is raining on my camera, so I'm going to stop. Rather than trying to zoom in on a wind farm for you, nobody cares about wind farms. You know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring the hydrophlegmatic oligo-orientational horizontalizer. Here I am on top of the moors without a hoe. So I can't show you how far below eye level the horizon out there is. What a pity. What I can do is go back over that way just a little and turn left and go along the top of that ridge I said I wasn't going to go along the top of, and down into Rosedale. I'm going along the near side of the next bit of the east side of Rosedale, but along the top of the bit I was pointing at. My bad.